Welcome to Science for 5th grade. Please open your books and notebooks. Today we continue with our topic of how organisms grow. Now, last time we talked about asexual and sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, one cell transforms into two identical cells. Each cell has the same number of chromosomes, the same DNA. However, in sexual reproduction, we need a mother and a father. Each one of them gives one cell that fuses in the process that we call fertilization and takes half of the mother's DNA and half of the father's DNA, 50 and 50. Together they make 100% for a new living creature. Now, how is possible that one little tiny cell like this can become a baby, or a baby can become a full adult? Now let's see. Cells have different ways to produce new cells. In the asexual reproduction, we have a process called mitosis. You can see here on the left part. You see one cell that produces two new ones, making a clone of itself. However, in the process that we for sexual reproduction called meiosis, the cell produces new different cells that are needed to create new parts of the body. More complex body, more creation of cells. See? Same cell, different cells. Okay? And this process is repeated over and over and over again until we have enough cells to create a baby, and the baby produces more cells to grow more until it becomes an adult. Now let's copy this on our notebook, okay? Mitosis produces genetically identical cells involved in asexual reproduction. We don't need a mother and a father. Takes place through an organism's lifetime. This happens all the time in the living creature. Meiosis produces genetically unique cells. Each cell is different because each cell needs to do a different job. Involved in sexual reproduction, when we have a mother and a father. Takes place only at certain times in the organism's life cycle. This is true when the creature, for example a human, is an adult that can produce more babies. Copy on your notebook. Let's see how asexual reproduction works. Let's say that we cut a starfish by half. We have two parts, one with two legs and one with three legs. Starfish have the capacity to reproduce more identical cells to make a regeneration of its lost part. You can see here how the new parts are growing, and then we end up having two starfish by cutting just one. Incredible! Other animals like earworms have this capacity too. However, in sexual reproduction, it's always necessary to have a mother and a father. A father to produce the cell called sperm, and a mother to produce the cell called egg or ovule. They fuse, forming something called a zygote. The zygote produces more cells, like we saw last time, to call an embryo. An embryo develops after 9 months to become a baby. Incredible, isn't it? That's all for today. See you next time.